A comeback from a scoreline like 3-12 is something that most players only experience once or twice in their careers. And whilst it is so rare, it is an unforgettable experience for both the players and for the viewers. For us, this happened recently, in one of the most important moments of our careers, the RMR qualifier. There is one special thing about our comeback though, we prepared for it. Just a few weeks before our comeback, FaZe came back from an insane 3-12 scoreline to qualify for the playoffs in Cologne. Karrigan decided to release the game comms from the match, so everyone is free to go and watch it and find out what a team needs to pull off such a feat. This is exactly what we did as a team. We sat down and watched the game together, focusing mainly on the psychology of the players. Today, I'm going to show you how we maintained our cool and motivation whilst losing very hard, how that allowed us to seize a chance to turn it around, and how watching FaZe actually inspired our comeback. The match was against Bleed, a last chance to qualify to the RMR for both teams. We're going to fast forward deep into the second half with a scoreline at 2-10. Things still don't go our way, and we throw away a 4v2 advantage in the pistol, meaning we go to 2-11. What I want you to notice here is that after showing some quick frustration, my players instantly reset and shift focus onto the next round.
Oh,
it's fine. They can drop M4 if
I drop M4.
I drop one more M4.
I give it to you on window.
Thank you. What you need?
You get
Diga?
M4?
Give
We
me
can do
5-7.
mouse balance with
5-7.
this.
Don't
I
have.
can drop a
CZ?
M4.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, let's do it.
Let's go.
Everyone is displaying a lot of energy through their voices and keeping their ideas coming. Instantly, we freestyle a plan around our two rifles. Our goal is to gather information around middle or palace and trade around the rifles, but luck strikes in our favour and Slend outclasses the entire enemy team and we win the force buy.
Nice!
That
Nice,
is-
stick around here.
Good
Yeah.
job,
So I can
boys.
go now,
Watch
guys.
how you
Round
killed
for
them all,
round, round
guys.
for round.
Yeah, let's go, boys.
Despite the adrenaline rush, the players know that they shouldn't get ahead of themselves. They know that they need to take it round by round to have a chance. The next round we make a tactical mistake with our utility. This allows JKM to sneak out to top middle safely, which then forces us to give up the space despite it not being the initial plan. At B, Hampus baits Flamus into a rotation, and they get the chance to trade Slend and plant at A. And despite a strong retake attempt, JKM wins an unwinnable 3v1, which crushes our economy and puts us on the brink of going to the decider.
No f***ing way.
Despite this disappointing round, again, let me remind you to listen to the amount of ideas and energy we are constantly displaying.
Let's run it back, Henry. I give you M4, give me scout.
Yeah?
I
let's
can
go.
give you M4 again, except if you want.
It's okay, you play it. I'll play MP9 balcony.
But okay, I will play P9 as well.
I will pick upstairs this one. Let's go.
Yeah,
It's
let's
fine,
take some
we can
rounds,
just play
guys.
default. Yeah. We can just play kinda default.
This is rare. It's hard to stay strong mentally when everything is not going your way. Most of the time when a game is like this, it is very easy to go quiet or offer little in the communications. But in our case, you can still hear the belief that we have a chance. Now it is make or break time. We put together the best buy that we can with ZTR dropping an M4 to Slend, who opts to move towards A in the hope of a basic A anti-execute eco, as last time the mid default was destroyed. Because we have no middle information, and Hampus shows some light presence here, we decide to double take ramp in the hopes of taking information or trading away 2 of our weak guns to make space for Slend to get up. This works out as we hoped, as he is able to pick up a third after trading, and we go on to win the 3v2. Another basic plan with some small theory behind it, but nicely executed. Just a few rounds later, we start struggling tactically. Bleed do a heavy mid default with 3 smokes, and we show no presence middle and take no space at A or B as a reaction. Not only this, but Hampus is allowed to fully sneak up connector solo and win his duel. Slend makes a play to equalize the numbers, but we are left in an extremely difficult 3v3 retake without any flank insurance, nobody from middle, and lost jungle control. Hampus is totally controlling jungle, but with Cypher planting the bomb, Nork has to worry about his flank, but also the stairs to cover Hampus. This is where aNdu makes the biggest play of the entire game, realising the gaps in the T after plan, walking all the way from CT to clear jungle, and then even doing a 180 to win a second duel against Cypher. At this moment, we are winning rounds purely off feelings in the game, rather than anything coached or tactical. And this sort of situation is impossible when people give up. And we have many opportunities already to become tilted and to fall into a negative mindset. So far, we have only found positives in everything, kept up in a good atmosphere, and sounded confident in everything we are doing, even when nothing is going our way. This allows for these moments to happen. After a failed B hit the round before, and the A hit just 2 rounds previous where we won the 3v3 situation at A, we decide to lean 4 players towards A. But middle seems quiet, so our connector player Flamus decides to move towards B as we still have lots of utility towards A, and an A split in the next 20 seconds seems unlikely. He sets up ZTR by jumping to fake being the B apps player, but is punished by Cypher, who tags in mid-air to slow him down, then finishes off the kill with a nice peek through the gap in the windows. Even though this has worked out poorly for us, we've created a bait setup situation, where ZTR now has to make a massive play against 4 splitting players. The bait allows him for a perfect double kill lineup, but he even manages to fall away and win an impossible duel against JKM. We're going to win the 4v2 and now B is totally locked down thanks to a small tactical move and individual brilliance. We're starting to grow stronger, And in the next few rounds, even though we're losing some entry kills, we're starting to win these rounds as comfortably as possible as the score gets closer. With the game being at 11-12 and the comeback close to being complete, we now throw out something we haven't even run during practice, as the game is now running purely on feelings and emotion. With full underground control, Flamis finds an easy entry kill, but we make movement towards A rather than B, leaving ZTR totally alone in a 4v1 situation to give up the B bomb site. With his smoke dying, he calls for a rotation, but the B hit comes before it happens, and now the fate of the entire game is dependent on him finding at least one kill. But his confidence level is so high that he manages to find 3. And this is a reaction after we go on to convert to overtime.
Nice!
Let's go!
Keep go.
Let's
Come
go,
back.
boys.
Let's go,
Boys,
keep it
game
up,
is not
keep it up.
ended.
We only win one of the next 3 overtime rounds on CT, but on T side, ZTR calls a great half and we go on to convert a 4v5 match point to win the game. And we will go on to hear this reaction shortly.
Nice!
After the emotions of qualifying calmed down, all of the players referenced the FaZe game, which we watched together as inspiration for the comeback some time before. And in my opinion, this gave them belief when in the other situations the mood of the team would have negatively impacted our performances. I actually want to recommend to you to watch the FaZe game. It is linked in the description. Try to notice the similarities between the energy of both my team and FaZe. This way, it'll be obvious how we got inspired. Hope you enjoyed the video and thank you for watching.